James, they're going to be a handful.
And we will see Bronny James, his second game available, was medically cleared, and he's off the bench today for Andy Enfield. 5-3 USC.
He should be playing off of him and contesting late. You can't try to press up on a guy like Collier who's so good.
So Bronny James checks in for USC in the lane. Transfer from Morehead State. Bronny James played 16 minutes in his debut against Long Beach State last week. Had 2 assists, a couple of steals, and also a block shot.
That's why he's on the floor, and he also has the ability to knock down shots when he's aggressive offensively.
And the McDonald's All-American. 8 USC, the early lead at Auburn. Last Sunday, an emotional return.
Shout out to Bron and to his wife and what they've been able to do for this young man and the rest of their kids as well. But I'm glad
as far as coming back and getting that first opportunity to play. At what point do you think, Jay,
positional process for him? But at some point, somebody's going to say something to him. He's going to knock down some kind of shot. He's going to forget about it.
9-8 USC.
Handle that conditioning and the decision-making when you're tired. Now adding Bronny James to the core, I think is going to be incredible. USC has an issue.
Kobe Johnson from deep. KD Johnson in the key tie.
I love basketball because all the oohs and the ahs about the crossover. Him just staying in front and being aggressive. A great job by Bronny. Once again, basketball IQ from the week.
Largest lead it belongs to Auburn.
Second time you saw Auburn go
also
under.
Isaiah Collier will sit for the Trojans. For Berman. Joshua Morgan coming over. Morgan had 10 blocked shots in a game earlier this year. 13.
Up top. He's forced the defense to move. You got to get a hand up. Makes the right reads, and he has good body awareness and can get into those gaps. And also,
he made the too small side out.
Well, that's what happens when you switch on that cross screen. Talking about a team to have 50 points.
Feeds a cutting Bronny James, and he gets
ball
the roll.
To get back in this game. Just cutting from the weak side. Good move by Bronny to get.
There's Isaiah Collier on the bench with Bronny James.
Use him in and out possessions-wise, trying to keep him out of foul trouble. I think just.
Denver Jones, deep three.
Good kick out.
5 to shoot. Holloway into the lane, off balance.
And the 0 for 1.
Bronny James transition 3.
Making his presence felt, but it's the Tigers in control. We're back after this.
Off the bench for USC, played 8 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, when you think
Sharif Abdur-Rahim's son up the road at Georgia. There are some others, and I know Eddie House would be mad from Chad Baker, Mazzara.
As you see Savannah James sitting here courtside, to the same school in which Bronny James played at. They get pretty live on the sidelines, the Bron
Third time. Texas, and as Morgan led the Pac-12 over 2 blocks a game last year.
Good.
Boogie Ellis.
Phil can keep Isaiah Collier out the game. It feels that offensively.
First foul on Bronny James. Nice pass. Woo. Dylan Cardwell denies Boogie. And a foul down low against.
Thank you for finally arriving to the party, Roxy.
Trey Donaldson lost.
It's a really great environment.
USC. Kobe Johnson attacks.
It out loud. I'm not really going to say it to their faces. I'm just going to say it here.
It's all right. They're sending me to Honolulu tomorrow. Georgia Tech is going to be out there.
They missed out on it.
Deep 3 from Boogie Ellis.
She's
5 of them.
5 of them on the verge of breaking Sherman. And then Caleb Williams, another big-time recruit, #1 overall. You know,
USC could be the first school since it was on NFL Countdown.
Including myself.
One more for
stuff
Bron.
going on, especially being a guy that played in Chicago about Justin Fields. Would stay with Justin Fields, but that's me.
That's it. Jay Will was the GM.
I'm not Ryan Poles. I am not the GM. A ton of talent, and he's going to be a top NBA draft pick. Dylan, I mean, those guys bring effort. And one of the things you need in any sport And unfortunately,
they embrace their role of what Bruce Pearl asks of them, and they seem to thrive in that
every
role.
night, you're going to do it by committee, and that's what this tenacity on a defensive end, and it's hard to match the amount of bodies they can put on the.
Here comes a break the other way. The lob to Bronny James. They can't connect. Bronny James today. As the Trojans coming all the way to Alabama.
So Rocks.
Yes.
I just want to call you Rocks.
Away from Danny Hurley, the defending national champs in UConn.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Their A game could be the best A game in the country. In double figures. 91-75 Auburn. For Jay